Hello, everyone. So, as I said in class on Tuesday, we are learning a new time signature, which is kind of gonna just have to keep y'all on your toes a little bit in terms of counting rhythms because we're gonna have to be really careful about the bottom number of time signatures, which usually we don't have to worry about because they're almost always a 4. So, for the past either 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years you've been with us in choir, we have been counting what are called duple meters, or meters that end in a 4, or are counted and have groups of 2 and 4. We are now going to learn how to count a triple meter, which is in groupings of 3. So historically, if we're looking at this top line, I'm in 4/4. That tells me that number 1, I have 4 beats per measure. Number 2, I have the quarter note getting the beat. So I would write this in on numbers. We're not worrying about down ups for this, just numbers. Easy peasy. 1, 2, listen to that space bar. 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now, you might be tempted to come down here into the 6/8 time, where 6 means there are 6 beats per measure, and the 8 means that the 8th note gets the beat. You're going to be tempted to do this. 1, and 2, and 3, and unfortunately, that would be right in every other time signature up here, but not here. Remember, our 8th note now gets the beat. So now in 6/8 time, your 8th note is like your old quarter note. So instead of writing it like this, remember, if my top number is 6, I gotta write a 6 somewhere in this measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the way I count that is the same way, except for I don't have 6 fingers on one hand, so that's going to get interesting. But if I'm counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. Now, this next measure is your dotted quarter note. Remember, our quarter note gets 2 eighth notes. The dot adds half the value, so it adds another eighth note for a total of 3. This is almost like your half note. So up here, this would be 1 dash parentheses 2, 3 dash parentheses 4. This is kind of replacing your half note in 6/8. So in 6/8, we feel these 2 groupings of 3 kind of dancey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to write this, 1 dash parenthesis, 2 dash 3. Not 3, I'll write 4 dash parentheses, 5 dash 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of almost that waltz if we had a third one. And so then our eighth notes come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, dotted quarter notes each get 3 beats, aka they are home to 3 eighth notes. 1 dash parenthesis, 2 dash 3, 4 dash parenthesis, 5 dash 6. Now you might be saying, Albright, why are we learning this? Because in both the varsity boys and the varsity girls classes, you are both doing songs that are in 6/8 time. And so when your section leaders are going through this song, they're going to expect you to know kind of the basics of this. So if I were to count this bottom line, listen to it, ready? 2, and here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4. Off. Pretty much the same thing. So just make sure now when you're doing rhythms, We will not do down ups for 6/8. We will only do down ups for duple meters. So just know that this is coming soon. And if you are in 8th grade and were in my tenor-based choir last year, we did a song in 6/8, I believe, so this might be somewhat familiar to you. Also a reminder, 6/8 time usually tends to go pretty fast. We're generally not counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4 is more the tempo you'll be going. So for your assignment today, you're just gonna have a single line. It's gonna be very simple. It's gonna only be eighth notes and dotted quarter notes. Fill that in with numbers, turn it in, and you are good to go. And I will see you on Thursday for our live class. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Bye-bye.